Oh,
Yeah.
that would be great. Well,
HSN doesn't have a shopping channel in France yet, so I can't do it.
I think you should work on that. I sign myself up for the first live broadcast.
No, I would. I mean, I love going in Mira's family. No one speaks a word of English,
Yeah.
so it's something that it would be fun too, because this is my passion. And also the French language is kind of a passion of mine, so it would be fun to combine both. Yes.
Well, speaking of things we love, you know, we're talking about how our today's special, which is coming up at the end of this hour, is Andrew's #1 today's special. Well, guess what? Circulation and vein support is also at the very top of the heap when it comes to not only customer pick, amazing reviews. A lot of times you hear us refer to this as the nurse's product. Anyone who's in retail, if you're on your feet for hours on end, whether you're a postal carrier, whether you're a hairstylist, whether you work in retail, whether you're a teacher, or conversely, a lot of our sales and service representatives who are seated at a computer for literally hours upon end are taking this. If you're in your car, you're driving long hours. You know, when we think about life on this planet, our circulation, it's just compromised by the way we live. So this is a product that is not like anything else you've seen in stores. Andrew started doing it years ago. And it's interesting because when we first started to sell it, he even suggested that we sell it with a tape measure, because it's not just a feel the difference, it's a measure the difference product. I mean, literally, women wearing skirts for the first time. You see a difference in your ankles. You see a difference in your calves. You see a difference in your legs. For me, because my hands do have a preponderance of swelling, especially if I'm walking in the summer months, I notice a big difference in my hands, especially when I fly. So when Andrew's here, he takes a few select products and almost makes them little mini today's specials. So I'll take you on a tour of your sizing and your savings here, because this, for all intents and purposes, I have to tell you, that is like today's special savings. There are not a lot of these, though. I just noticed that. So we have the 30, the 60, the 180, and the 360.
That's not good.
Well, see, I know.
I just realized
I wondered if that was right.
I thought we were going to speak about this next weekend as well.
Oh.
And
okay.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Because we only have about 3,000. So unless we can make more.
Right.
And as I talk about, and it's worth my mentioning, my company makes all of the products. We make all of the products using solar energy. And the products that you see, these are not products that have been sitting in a warehouse for a year or 2 years. We literally design the product and each visit. I'm here 4 times a year. So each of the products that you see that we're discussing, I would say the typical product exists for probably less time than a lot of the produce in your supermarket. We're not talking about packaged goods, we're talking produce. That, say the Today Special CoQ10, all of that product was manufactured literally within the last few weeks and shipped to HSN within the last, say, 10 days to 2 weeks. So everything is made fresh. So when we talk about the circulation vein support, we have a total just a couple of thousand bottles in inventory here, and the only way we'll be able to make more if literally on Monday my company starts manufacturing more to ship in by Thursday or Friday, and then to get that to you as quickly as possible. But circulation vein support is a product that Shanna was mentioning. It's a product that I think more than any product I make is a surprise. Certainly when you get my omega-3s home and there's no fishy aftertaste and it's easy to swallow, that's a surprise. When you get CoQ10 home and you feel the difference it can make in terms of your energy level, you don't expect that. That's a surprise. But when you take a simple supplement like this, that's derived, it's just plant-based ingredients, and you take this simple supplement, at the end of the day, say the swelling in your feet, ankles, and calves that have been with you maybe for decades, that you thought you could do nothing about, the enlarged veins in your feet, ankles, and calves that have been with you and get worse at the end of the day, that you just thought, you know, that's part of the human condition. It's just something I better get used to. That when you see a dramatic change in those characteristics from a simple capsule, I think, and all you do is take 2 capsules daily, I think that perhaps is the greatest surprise. And this is a product that I think it has a fair amount of reviews.
Oh, in fact, to be precise, almost 2,000.
Almost 2,000 reviews.
1,832. Of that, 1,484 are perfect 5.
So we're talking about probably, what is that, about 85% of the reviews are perfect 5-star reviews.
Perfect.
Over 90% of the reviews are positive reviews. And this is a product, I talk about this with our Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. When you get this home, you have an expectation. This is not a product like, well, with omega-3s, you get it home, your cardiologist or your doctor probably told you to take it. So you're happy when it doesn't upset your stomach and it doesn't have a fishy aftertaste. But there's not some amazing feeling or visible sensation or visual effect that you're expecting. When you get this home, you expect to see a difference or feel a difference. You expect one of those two or perhaps both. And to think that this is a product that gets reviewed in that fashion, it basically says it delivers. And as I say with so many of my products, if you look at the counter on the screen here, I'd say 90 to 95% of the numbers on that counter are representing people who are reordering it. Not because of anything I said, but reordering it because of something the product did. And that's why I really encourage, if you can, and now with, you know, connection speeds on our phones and things are fast. You can go to hsn.com on your phone. You could read reviews on your phone. It's very, very simple. And the reviews are what provides confidence. I mean, if I were watching me, I would say, it's his company, it's his product. Of course, he's going to tell us how great they are. But what reviews give you is an opportunity for objective, you know, an objective experience, someone's own opinion, not my opinion. And that's why I talk about the reviews. I don't talk about the reviews. These are not testimonials. I don't talk about the reviews because they're so positive. I talk about the reviews because they're so objective and truthful. I'm pleased that they're positive, but they're objective and truthful. When we have products that aren't positively reviewed, what do? I just change them. I make sure those products reflect the changes you suggest until they become positively reviewed. So the reviews are an opportunity for you, just like when I'm looking at, you're on, thinking of going to a movie. When I'm thinking of reading a new book, I look at the reviews. So with a product like this, to think that the reviews are not just kind of positive, if you looked at all of my products, and I think now our total reviews are in excess of 40,000 reviews, and they average 4.6 stars. So when you look at a product like this, that comes with a pretty lofty promise, a pretty significant promise. And when you look at those reviews and they don't reflect disappointment, I think that's a rather exciting opportunity.
I think there's some of the, personally, I think these in Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails might have the most moving testimonials or reviews, if you prefer, I mean, than anything I've ever read. Based on the response that we were seeing now, though, we may have to adjust next weekend's programming. I know, in theory, we were hoping to present this next weekend as well.
This rate, I don't think we'll be presenting it this weekend because we've, with everyone on the phone, we only have a little more than 1,000 left. So I don't think we'll be presenting it next weekend. But it's a formula that we've only continued to improve. When I introduced this formula about 15 years ago, it was simply 500 milligrams of something called diosmin.
I remember.
Which is an ingredient that's found in the rind of citrus fruit. It's also found in rosemary spice, but very, very small trace amounts. So 500 milligrams, significant amount. We increased that by 20%. We added other ingredients like hesperidin. We then added grapeseed extract, butcher's broom extract, pine bark extract. We added these other ingredients because they also have a shared benefit and a shared effect. So we wanted to just improve the benefits of diosmin. So all we've done is make the product work better. And today's price is actually lower than the first Today's Special price we did on this over a decade ago. So you get great pricing today, a great opportunity to enjoy a product that's only improved, and the price has only come down over time as well.
Absolutely. So remember, very limited quantities. So you do need to choose whatever size you're interested in, the 30, the 60, the 180, or the 360. And I know I'm going to be shopping after this show.
We're going to move along now, so I'm going to hope, because I wanted to talk about this next weekend, I'll hope we'll be able to bring in a little bit more, so we'll be able to talk about this weekend because we have the anniversary pricing, so we'll move along. But it's, again, a really wonderful time to try a product like this because instead of a 30-day money-back guarantee, there's a 120-day money-back guarantee.
Well, save one for me. This was on my Andrew Lessman list, which, by the way, if you have that little shopping